Good morning. I was like, my lighting is not great. How are you? How is everyone? Oh, is everything working? Thank you for the Xenos Twerks. Good morning, Elsie. Good morning, Pisces. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. We're going to get into messages in a minute, but let's chat for a bit and see how everyone's doing. Before I just kind of talk about today and this week, I just want to mention really quick that astrologically, huge week. Huge week this week. We have a Pisces new moon. The Pisces new moon will be a reflection of our eclipse that we had in Virgo recently. If you had some reflecting that you did a few weeks ago, it might come back up this week. We also are ending our Mercury retrograde, and then the day after that, we're getting the sun in Aries. So our astrological new year is beginning this week. So it's a big deal. It's a really big deal, astrologically speaking. The thing about Mercury retrogrades is there is still going to be a shadow period for 2 weeks. So it won't be till like April that we really start seeing some changes, but that's what's happening this week. I will include that energy in our polls for this morning, but I just wanted to give everyone a heads up that that is what's happening this week. It's probably going to be a big week for some people, maybe not for everybody, maybe for like the mutables and the cardinals. I'm not so sure about the fixed signs, but we will see. That is why the vibes are off. We have a Mercury retrograde, and it's not just any Mercury retrograde, okay? We have a Mercury retrograde in the sign of Pisces. Mercury is currently ruling our south node that's in Virgo. And those are sister signs. They're opposites. So you're going to feel and see a lot of things. You're going to notice a lot of energy and a lot of details, but not really get any sort of discernment over like what's happening until after the retrograde is over. And so we also have the sun moving into Aries, so the astrological new year is finally beginning. Whole lot of mess. So, hi Miss, how are you? Alas, you're watching Zeems, waiting for me? Thank you for waiting. I'm here. You're welcome. But yeah, the vibes are going to be off because of the retrograde. Generally, with Mercury retrograde, you don't want to cut your hair, sign any contracts, get back with an ex. That's what they say. I'm a natal Mercury retrograde, like it's in my chart, so I don't think Mercury retrogrades affect me that much, but I could be wrong. Sometimes they do. I did have an ex-friend reach out during the retrograde, though. I'm going to wait till after the retrograde to see if I really want to reconnect with them, because, you know, yeah, it's a cleanse, baby. It definitely is a cleanse. Mercury retrogrades, because retrograde just means going backwards, right? So the planet is not going backwards. It appears to be going backwards. So it's an image of reflection. It's for us to reflect on, why are we thinking of this person? Like, I've been thinking of my ex-girlfriend this entire retrograde, and I've been sitting there like, am I going to hear from her? Not necessarily. You might not. But it doesn't necessarily mean anything. It's just really a time for you to reflect, because Mercury is the brain and the hands. So thinking, feeling, hearing, all of that stuff. So we're going to get into messages in a minute, but I'd like to know, how's everyone doing? How was your weekend? What do you have planned this week? Are you excited for Aries season? Do you want Aries season predictions? Because you can get them on my Ko-fi. My readings are open. You do not have to book unless you feel absolutely called to. It is not a pressure. Aries season starts on the 20th. And depending on your rising sign, it depends on what house it's going to be in. So if you're an Aries rising, obviously that's your first house. We just said that. It's okay. I'm going to give you... I'll give you some... thank you, Pisces. I'm gonna give you some credit where credit's due. I know you've been working really hard, so we not listening, right? I'm not listening. I don't know what I just said. So we're gonna get into messages and like, we'll just do it now. I guess we'll switch over now. We're gonna be using a different deck today. I felt like using my Light Seers Tarot. Let's go ahead and switch over. Let's fucking go. So we're gonna do our Astro Dice and see which placements we're doing first. We'll do it by modality, so fixed signs, cardinal signs, mutable signs. I should be doing mutable signs technically since we have the retrograde right now. We have the nodes right now. Fun fact, this is actually a fun fact. We're getting a node switch in August, but before that we're getting a Chiron switch. We haven't had a Chiron switch in 4 years. So I'm curious to see how that's going to go. What signs are we doing today? Yes, hello. I love this mat. I'm so glad I got it. What placements are we reading for first for this week ahead? We are doing fixed signs, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, and Aquarius placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, or your chart ruler. Apply it how you see fit. Sidereal or tropical, it really doesn't matter. And if you don't know, most of us read tropical astrology. Sidereal astrology is Vedic astrology. I do not study Vedic astrology. I do find it really fascinating, though. Okay, so Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, and Aquarius. If you are any of the fixed signs, you are welcome to apply this message how you see fit. Do not force it, though. You will know how and when to apply it. Let's go ahead and get started. These are general messages, by the way. Only apply them in a general sense. Do not force the message. Hold on one quick second. When you forget the Florida water. What kind of tarot reader am I? For shame. Okay, let's start over. Alright, fixed signs. What have we got to... Oh. Interesting. The fact that one's face down, the other ones are face up is really interesting to me. This one's in reverse. The Hierophant on the bottom of the deck and the King of Cups. Welcome back to our collective readings, King of Cups. I'm just going to say right now that this is showing me clarity. The Eight of Swords in reverse is finally seeing past your doubts, finally realizing that you've been kind of holding yourself back. And I kind of see with the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands in this deck is really interesting because usually the Ten of Wands refers to burdens and carrying too much. Sometimes our burdens are necessary and sometimes they're really not. And with the Ten of Wands in this deck, it kind of feels like it's necessary evils versus unnecessary evils. You only take with you what you can carry. And sometimes you are carrying way too much, but it is necessary. So these are stressful but necessary energies. They're stressful but necessary for you. So I'm really, really, really curious what this last card is going to be. Let's move this over a little bit so you can see it. Oh, Seven of Swords. Interesting. Interesting. So, okay, so we're going to call back to this Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. The Hierophant is like the Pope. You know, he's all-knowing, but he also has to express that knowledge outwards. And truthfully, what we know internally and how we translate that out into speech is going to hit your ears differently than it's meant to be expressed. Like, how you're hearing a message and how it's intended and how you're hearing it and how it's being interpreted across the world is different for everyone. And so this Seven of Swords with the Ten of Wands and the Eight of Swords reversed, I feel like there's something in this energy where fixed signs are being asked about their priorities. What are you prioritizing mentally that it's causing you this weight of like, I really didn't need to be fixating on this. I really didn't need to be. But at the same time you did, because if you hadn't, you wouldn't have this clarity that you're having. And we do have the Mercury retrograde ending this week. It is going to show us what that Virgo eclipse was trying to show us. If you didn't see everything during the lunar eclipse in Virgo a couple weeks ago, you're definitely going to see it this week. And we're starting a new astrological year, so you're going to get basically a season ending cliffhanger and then the beginning of a brand new season right after. You're not going to get a lot of time to process that cliffhanger. And I feel like that's kind of what this is referring to. It's a cliffhanger of realizations and not a lot of time to process it. So, fixed signs. Do I think you can handle the energy this week? Absolutely. You can handle anything. If you're watching my stuff, you're like me. You can handle things. But I feel like with this Hierophant on the bottom and the Page of Wands, that's interesting. King of Cups on top with the Ten of Swords. I feel like this is something that you have thought of every single obstacle you could possibly face, and you've actually faced most of the obstacles that are involved here, but you still have to kind of carry this information with you. I think that there's some detail here that you're forgetting or leaving behind, or you're not prioritizing it as much, or you're just kind of, do I carry all of this with me? Like, you're not being honest with yourself, and the weight of that is going to hit you like a truck. You need to notice that sometimes you're not being honest with yourself, and that reveal of what you're not being honest with yourself about is probably going to happen this week. So whatever you're not being honest with yourself about that's causing you a lot of burden, a lot of stress, it's not going to be clear right now, and that's okay. It will be clear this week, though. And maybe it was clear to you all along. Maybe it's a practice what you preach situation for the fixed signs. Maybe you're needing to recognize the ways that you're giving people advice on things but not taking the advice yourself. I don't really know what this is going to be about, but it definitely kind of feels like you've been kind of working on a whim of, I know what I'm doing, I know what I'm talking about, but the thing is, the student was once a teacher. I'm sorry, the teacher was once a student, and you know what? We'll leave it at like that. It's interesting because the Hierophant can be a teacher, but also the teacher has to remember that they were once a student. And you're never going to stop learning in this lifetime. You never stop learning and you never stop growing. And the thing with the King of Cups here, it might have something to do with your kind energy. Maybe you're taking too much time kind of being kind to the wrong people. Maybe you're being kind to the right people, but it's not landing the way you want it to. Maybe it's really just about your intention and the way that you're speaking. I don't really know fixed signs, but you will probably know better than me. Just know whatever you're not being honest with others and yourself about this week, it's definitely going to come up, and it's definitely going to be clarity for you. It's probably not going to be anything too mind-blowing, but when I cut the deck, we have the Seven of Cups in the middle, so it's definitely something you've had mixed feelings about. You've been wondering, how do I deal with this? How do I approach this? How do I conquer this? And you know how to, because you've done it before. The teacher was once a student, right? So whatever you're dealing with, fixed signs, and that is in the pinned, it's Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Take what resonates, though. You will get that clarity this week about what you feel like you've been missing out on. If there's something stressing you out, you feel like you forgot something, you feel like something's not being prioritized, you're not prioritizing yourself enough, you're burdening yourself too much with caring about things that maybe don't matter that much. That clarity is coming this week, and it will help you sort things out and know how to choose correctly. All right? So that is the message for the fixed signs. Take only what resonates. It is a general message. If you apply this to a love situation and you're like, I don't know what to do, Val, that's on you, because I didn't tell you to do that. So let's go ahead and get it going. Who's next on our list? Now remember, readings are open. Again, it's not a pressure to book a reading, but they are pretty fun to get. I can do private only or Twitch safe ones. It will say in the title TS or PO. PO does not mean piss off. It can if you want to. Alright, let's see who's next. Cardinal or mutable? It's probably going to be a big week for cardinal and mutable signs. Cardinal. Alright, cardinal or mutable. What do we got? That's a why did it give me Scorpio again? It's not stream scuff, it's dice scuff. Let's go again. Cardinal or mutable, please. Alright, so Libra showed up. So we're doing cardinal. If you are a cardinal sign, Yeah, Scorpio wants more attention. The thing I love about Scorpio is they say they don't want something, they get it anyway. Libra, Aries, Capricorn, or Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This is going to be for cardinal signs only. So if it is your chart ruler, if it's your Sun, Moon, Rising, you will know if it's for you. All that stuff that I always say. Take only what resonates. I cannot stress that enough. Sometimes people hear a message and they get like scared. This is not to fearmonger. Okay, messages should never scare you. They should only uplift you. So if you're scared listening to these messages, they're probably not for you. All right, cardinal signs. What we got going on? Thank you for that, Pisces. I really appreciate you. All right. What's going on this week for the Cardinals? I know, I want to use my crow emotes on Discord, but, you know, I miss them too. I spent money on those things. I should be able to use them. Huh. Well, that's a lot happening. We have like 6 cards and not 3, so Eight of Swords came out again. Yeah, it's a whole mess. Like it's really like it's a tough week because we're dealing with a lot of mutable energy in the sky right now, so I expect the mutable and cardinal signs to be crazy because we're also shifting into a cardinal sign at the end of the week. So wowzers. This is what I don't know what to say because we got a lot going on. So I'm just gonna leave these to the side because they were kind of secondary. Yeah, yeah. Oh my is correct because the Eight of Swords is kind of like beliefs and doubts and times that we've kind of forced ourselves to think a certain way and how it's kind of stacked up against us and we've trapped ourselves in it, and we only recognize that when we allow ourselves to just stop thinking that way. But it takes time, it takes courage, and sometimes you have to have things presented to you for you to see that there was another option. What I find so beautiful about this deck is in the Temperance card, in the original Temperance card, you probably remember it, you see Archangel Michael here. He's got 2 cups and he's kind of like pouring one into the other, and he's kind of just like, he's not 6'7", he's just like recognizing that there's a balance that's necessary. And then we have the sun and the moon, and we just had that retrograde. I'm sorry, we just had that retrograde. We still have a retrograde. We just had that eclipse in Virgo. So I'm kind of looking at this energy as a reflection of something to do with, like, you know what I'm saying, the whole like Pisces moon that we're getting this week. And then we also have it reflecting back on that. Like something is going to be presented to us, maybe something we've already seen, but it's going to be presented to us in a new way that really like shifts our perspective. Like shifts the whole perspective of everything. And maybe because we've just gotten so used to our belief systems. Now, what's interesting is we have also the 8 of Cups that flew out. You saw it fly out. The World and the 9 of Wands. So what I'm seeing pretty point blank here in this message is there's 2 schools of thought here for the cardinal signs. You can either be trapped by your beliefs that got you here, that got you to this point, that keep you in this place, or you can step away from your beliefs and just think about the whole picture. Think about the entire picture of what's going on and your ability to kind of like I don't know about the best keyword for the Nine of Wands, but basically be able to hold your own and know when it's time to kind of disconnect from these beliefs and these feelings connected to your disbeliefs. Because I kind of, the King of Wands on the bottom. Fun fact about this deck, this is one of my favorite decks, and I'm going to tell you straight up why. There are runes inside the deck, and they are accurate to the tarot cards. This is Kanaz. Kanaz is the rune of clarity. We have fire here, and it's like it's literally a torch. He's carrying a torch, so I think that's really cool. But we also have the Two of Wands on the top of the deck. And what we notice in the Two of Wands, especially in the original Rider-Waite deck, is we have a globe here. Because she is imagining the bigger picture. And that's what this is, the world. I see these a lot too in private readings for myself as well in combination. Instead of imagining what you want the end goal to look like, imagine that what you're dealing with right now is your end goal, is everything that you've manifested, that you've wished for, that you've worked towards. What still needs your attention, and how can you best give it attention? Does it need more of your time and attention, or do you need to give yourself space from it? How do you need to give yourself space from this situation? You also have the Page of Cups on the bottom, or I'm sorry, on the top. I'm just full of negative words. I feel like whatever you have going on this week, cardinal signs, it's positive. It is positive. But your belief systems about how you're dealing with it, how you're dealing with new energy, and how you're incorporating it into your time and effort is really just about you seeing the bigger picture. Like, you know, when people say, like, is this where you want to be 5 years from now? Is this something you'll be proud to still have 10 years from now? Things like that, but not so much in the sense that you're stuck with any of it, but the way that you're dealing with your problems, the way that you're inviting yourself to let your beliefs affect the way you're dealing with your life. We have two eights here, right? The Eight of Swords, the Eight of Cups. You notice how they're both disconnected? It's asking you to be a little bit more detached in your efforts, a little bit more like recognizing that you don't have to like be super involved with everybody's bullshit, essentially. Because it doesn't really change what you have going on unless it's something specific. I feel like this is something specific that's going to be happening. That's a longevity situation, and you're needing to know how to incorporate it. And sometimes you won't have the capacity to deal with everything you're dealing with right now and make room for new and wonderful things that you've manifested into your life. So thinking of the bigger picture is super important for you this week. Because I feel like you're going to be dealing with a lot of people's bullshit and a lot of you wanting to just be there for everybody or be super like, I'm just going to call back to this. Whatever you kind of saw going on during the eclipse might be important. There's also a lot of Sagittarius and Capricorn energy specifically here. With this Nine of Wands and Temperance are both Sagittarius. We have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo here. The eights are kind of telling me that this has something to do with detachment and change. But I'm going to move on to mutables because I feel like we've spent enough time here. We also have an ad break. And challenge, yes, detach. Let yourself be detached, be the challenge in your beliefs. Because sometimes I think cardinal signs are wonderful at being everyone's friend and everyone's like this is what I say about the cardinal signs. If we were to place them in a job, I would give cardinal signs management or HR positions because they just know how to delegate. They know how to like make sure everybody has a task. Everyone feels included. But the thing about it is that you don't have to make everyone feel included. You don't have to make everyone feel discluded. It's just about recognizing that you are a human being and the things that you're dealing with don't have to be dealt with. What's funny? We do have an ad break coming in 3 minutes. You should always challenge your beliefs. I think what it's kind of saying is that the beliefs that you have did get you here, but they're not enough to maintain everything. And maybe it's time for you to take time for yourself and challenge your beliefs a little bit. Not necessarily that you have to change your beliefs, just challenge them a little bit. So we do have the ad break coming in like 2-ish minutes. I give you management position. Yeah. I mean, the thing about cardinal signs, they're good at managing things. Oh. I mean, that's what cardinal signs are good. They're good at managing things. They're good at like, Libras are known for being good at, like, people skills. They're naturally good at having people skills. Capricorns, I don't want to glaze Capricorns too much, but they're good at a lot of things. Cancers are good at, like, kind of recognizing people's feelings on things and, like, where people feel emotionally safe. I'm not saying the other signs don't know that, but Cancer's just, like, perfect at that. Wait, what? We'll get into mutables after the ad break. Yeah. Yeah, so when I say sun, moon, rising, you can apply it to your sun, moon, and rising. So for me, I'm a Virgo sun, mutable sign, Cancer moon, cardinal sign, and Pisces rising, mutable sign again. But my chart ruler, that's Jupiter for my Pisces rising, is in Leo. So sometimes the fixed signs do also resonate for me. Michelle Obama is a Capricorn. Yeah, when I meet a Capricorn, I'm just like, I feel safe now. I feel heard and I feel recognized. I feel understood. I feel safe. All right, so the ad break's coming. I'm going to take like a quick, small, tiny break. You should also stretch and hydrate and take care of yourself. Thank you also to Luna for the hydrate reminder. Please also hydrate. I'll send me like, I'm an honorary cardinal sign. If I remember correctly, you're also Jupiter ruled like myself as well, so you might also resonate with the fixed signs. Alright, so let's go ahead and tap out for the ad break. Take a break as well. Stretch your body. Hydrate. Do other things. I'll be right back. I can't tell if we're back from ads, but I'm assuming we are because I'm not seeing anything. Thank you. Okay, so we do have mutables left. I find it really fascinating that we had fixed and cardinal first, even though we're in heavily mutable energy right now. And we aren't shifting to cardinal energy until the end of the week. But it's only going to be the Sun and Venus. Because I think we still have Mars in Pisces. We still have Mercury in Pisces. I think we still have a lot of shit in Pisces right now. No offense to Pisces placements, but there's a lot going on in your sign right now. Yeah, so gonna check AstroSeek real quick because I need to know. I need to know. Tell me more. So yeah, so we have the new moon in Pisces on the 19th, and then on the 20th the Sun enters Aries, and that same day Mercury goes direct, but it will still be in the sign of Pisces. We will have Saturn, the moon, Venus, and Chiron are all still in Aries on that day because it's a new moon, and the Sun will be there. Vertex is there, so we have a whole chunk of stuff going on in Aries on that day. But we still also have the North Node, Mercury, and Mars in Pisces, and we have stuff going on in our fixed placement, so there's a lot going on in the sky this week, so it's not any one sign that's getting hit with shit. Alright, so let's do this mutable sign message. I'm a little nervous because of what bullshit we're seeing today for our other placements, our cardinal and fixed. So if you are a mutable sign, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Yeah, ooky spooky, little. Yeah, it's literally the dookie is the Virgo placements because we rule the intestinal tract. Fun fact: every zodiac sign is attached to a part of the body. Gemini is the hands and the brain. Sagittarius is the thighs and the butt. Pisces is the feet. So sorry. Virgo is the intestinal tract, I think, and the immune system. That's why we're all obsessed with our health. But yeah, let's go ahead. Remember to only take what resonates. These are general messages, so don't force them into your life in a way that doesn't make sense to what you have going on. If you are a mutable placement, but these messages don't make sense to you, please feel free to apply the other messages here. I am recording the messages right now because for some reason, YouTube is being a little bitch today. And I hate that for me. Because I worked so hard to get it working, and then it's like, nah. Alright. Girl, get in there. Mutable signs, what is your week ahead message? I don't know if I trust that. Okay. The sad beliefs of a tarot reader. Okay. So mutable signs. What have you got going on today? You have the Five of Cups on the bottom. You don't mind if I reshuffle? Let's try that again. I feel like it's too important of a week to just settle with that. And if you're wondering, yes, we can reshuffle. It's called tarot, it's not permanent. They're cards. We can reshuffle. I'm not feeling too safe with that message because something feels a bit, as Moose put it, ooky spooky. We're just going to reshuffle real quick. That's on me. We get a free redo. I do that in my paid readings sometimes too. I'll get a message and I'll be like, something doesn't feel right about that. Mutable Signs, what's your message for the week? Yeah, that feels better. Girl, just the Seven of Swords has to be in the message, apparently. We have to do the Seven of Swords. It's what's the word? There was like a chunk of cards that wanted to come out, but I'm not going to read them per se. So we're going to stick those back in the deck. We're going to just stick with this message, the Nine of Pentacles. And the Eight of Swords is back. Everybody in the collective, check your belief systems. So we have the Emperor, we have the Ace of Wands, and we have the Seven of Swords. I'm going to just say point blank with the Seven of Swords. If you're seeing it in a reading, it generally talks about, well, some people say it's betrayal, right? Some people say it's energy of betrayal. It's someone betraying you. It's someone being dishonest with you. And that's very accurate. Someone could very well be in your energy being dishonest with you. But mutable signs, this feels a little bit more like you acting out of dishonesty on your own self. And we've read that already with the other signs. So why are we seeing it with mutable signs? Something in your pride specifically, something you're a little too proud of. Maybe it's an opportunity you're a little bit too proud of how it's showing up. You're not being honest with yourself about. This could be read a number of ways, but I definitely see that mutable signs might be getting an ego check this week. So whatever you're sitting loud and proud about this week, mutable signs, I'm so sorry to tell you, it's probably not a great week to be loud and proud. Okay? To not, have a metaphorical stick up your ass. Okay? So just to kind of slow down and read this, when we have the Emperor in our readings, we're dealing with all of the kings, right? We're dealing with King of Swords, King of Cups. This is a person who knows how to lead, how to basically lead an army, right? But when we're dealing with the Ace of Wands here, I feel like this is... I'm gonna just say it, and hopefully Twitch doesn't ban me. It's big dick energy, okay? It's big dick energy for the mutable signs. But I think the issue here with the Seven of Swords is that you're not, you're so aligned, but you're so in your own ego about your alignment that you're not thinking clearly. Alignment isn't just about what's shown to you physically. Are you in the right headspace to be receiving? Are you in the right headspace to be acting on your alignment? Because true alignment does not require you to jump at it. And the thing is, Emperor and Ace of Wands, that's all like Aries fire sign energy, and we're having that shift this week. So yes, you might be ready for this shift to come through this week, whatever shift you're having, but don't just slow down and think that you're just going to be off the hook, okay? You're not going to be immediately off the hook of whatever the hell has been going on with you, mentally, metaphysically, etc. Whatever you've got going on, just because you're ready for the new opportunities that Aries season is bringing you, does not mean you're off the hook with whatever else you've got going. You still have other things you need to consider. You still need to appropriately organize and keep organized of what you've got going on. This is feeling like self-betrayal. So basically there will be new opportunities this week. Don't just jump at the opportunity because it looks good and you feel aligned for it, because you're going to be discarding or kind of betraying yourself because you're going to forget some sort of like detail that you forgot. Forget some detail you forgot. But I kind of just, there's no other way to read this other than you're going to give yourself the opportunity to be like, fuck, I shouldn't have said yes to that. Fuck, I shouldn't have agreed to that. But you're not going to recognize that until this week that you should not have said yes to it. So it's something that you've already agreed to. It's something that you can't fit into your schedule, or you can't fit into your line of thinking, or it just doesn't feel aligned with you in some way. The Seven of Swords isn't just about betrayal or self-betrayal. It can also be about, kind of thinking too much about a situation. And the thing about the Seven of Swords, in the original art, he's carrying the 5 swords, but he's looking back at the 2 swords like, should I have picked that one up? And it makes me think about the 2 of Swords, where we're indecisive. And it's kind of suggesting to me that for this week, for the mutable signs, you guys need to kind of recognize where a decision made by the heart is a good decision nonetheless. But it's also like, is it really a decision of the heart, or did you just not consider all of your options, or you badly considered your options and said it was from the heart? Like, are you making excuses for yourself so you don't feel bad about mistakes you're making? That's how I'm reading this. Like, what excuses have you been making for yourself? What excuses are you making yourself to make yourself feel good when you don't actually feel that good? Kind of reminiscent of the fixed signs messages, right? A little bit. I mean, you don't have to overthink your routine. I think that with routines, it's a one step at a time process. I feel like for this, it might be suggesting for mutable signs to kind of consider that maybe they've just taken on too much. They've gotten too much passion projects going on. I feel like this is like you getting inspiration to start something and realizing that you don't really have the capacity for it. So like the inspiration just kind of sits with you. So what I'm going to say for the mutable signs before we clear and close these messages is inspiration is good. Learn to sit with it before you act on it. Don't act on anything right now. We've got a whole shadow period for 2 weeks, starting on the 20th. Which is when the official Mercury retrograde shadow period ends sometime in April. Let me double check. 2 weeks after that. So April 3rd is when the shadow period officially ends. Now, I know you've probably never heard of shadow periods in the Mercury retrograde. They don't tell you about it. It's 2 weeks before the Mercury retrograde starts, and it's 2 weeks after. So if a Mercury retrograde is only a few weeks, you have to account for like a month of 2 weeks before and 2 weeks after of a shadow period where it's starting to get ready to start going retrograde. So yeah, I kind of just feel like this is implying that, if you get inspired this week to start anything, if you got a new idea, sit with it. Don't just do it. Actually plan it. Don't just jump into it. Plan it. Incorporate it into your plans, because you might be forgetting something. You might be forgetting some detail. You might not like the inspiration, the idea right away. You have the Ace of Swords when I cut the deck. It's a good idea. It's a great idea even. It's a good joke. It's a great joke even. But you need to kind of prepare for it, because you did not get this far without planning things properly. So maybe you're not needing to rethink your routine, Elsie. Maybe you're just needing to understand why when you get a new idea, because you'll be getting a new idea at some point this week. When you get that new idea, sit with it. Really sit with it. Be proud of it. Nurture it. It's like a new baby, Enjoy the baby before you start thinking about sending them off to college. Like, really enjoy the new thing that you have before you figure out what you're doing with it, because you might not actually be able to incorporate the new idea or the new inspiration right away. You might have to put a pin in it. You might have to you know what I'm saying? You don't have to give it a minute. Let it marinate a little bit. Not the baby. We're not talking about babies anymore. But let the ideas sit with you. I feel like this is a passion project. I feel like whatever you're doing this week is about your passions. I know this is going to apply for me as well. This is going to definitely apply to me as well because I've been thinking about writing again. I have some ideas. So I definitely know this is going to be for me in some ways. But for you guys, I feel like just give yourself time to let it marinate, sit with it. Because we do have that Mercury retrograde right now, and 2 of the mutable signs are Mercury ruled. So it's definitely going to affect you guys specifically. Mercury retrogrades always affect the mutable signs, even if the sign it's in is not mutable, because Mercury is Virgo and Gemini. Those are mutable signs. There are no other signs ruled by Mercury other than those 2 mutable signs. Yep. I mean, hey, like, I don't like telling people what to do based on tarot and astrology. You live your life, but if it helps you figure out what to do, great. All right. So that is the mutable, fixed, and cardinal signs messages for this week. If you would like a reading, I am open. However, you can also redeem through channel points. I love the Emperor in this deck, by the way. He's so profound and just like, he looks great, right? And then here's the Empress. She's just pregnant with the world. No big deal. All right, so those are the messages. If you'd like to book a reading, they are open. If you'd like to book through the channel redeems, you're welcome to do that because we do also have the channel redeem messages. Fun fact about the High Priestess in this deck, she looks like she sees, but her eyes are closed. We also have runes up here. I just love this deck so much. All right, so we're going to put that away for now. Just woman things. We will get into Final Fantasy X in a few minutes, but we're just going to yap for a bit. How are we feeling? How are we feeling about those messages? Do we feel good about them? I left my glasses in the bathroom. I'm like, why can't I fucking see? It's fine. I can see, I just can't see too far away. Spoicy. You feel spoicy about the messages or in general? Spoicy. Both. Yeah, the astrology is crazy. The astrology is really crazy right now. That tracks, yeah. We also have Pluto in Aquarius, and the North Node's gonna hit that, like, in August, so I'm like, how's that gonna go? Because that's my natal North Node. I'm like, ooh, what's gonna happen? I'm also having a Jupiter return at some point in the year. We're also having Chiron change signs. So Chiron is the wounded healer. It shows up in your chart. It looks like a little key. It shows up in your chart in whatever house and sign that it's in as the thing that you think you do terribly in, but you actually do better than other people. A little bit better than other people. Like for me, I have Chiron in the 5th house, in the sign of Cancer. And that is the wounded healer with basically mommy issues, which I have tremendous mommy issues, so big surprise there. But it's in my 5th house, so self-expression, the way I talk, the way I do art, creative stuff. And so anytime I'm inspired to write, and I start writing, and I'm, like, really excited about it, I'm like, this sucks, I need to do something else. I have a whole folder full of, like, half-written fics. And I'm just like, I need to publish these. I need to finish these and publish these. They're actually really good. I'm just really self-critical. And being a Virgo on top of that, just, ugh. But anyways, what I was originally trying to say is, we have Chiron switching signs in June. And it hasn't been in that particular sign of Taurus since the late 70s, early 80s. So we might be seeing some shifts in diet fads that are not going to be great. I'm not looking forward to that. I don't have any other predictions at this time, but Taurus rules the throat and speech. So we might be seeing more like issues coming up where people are like with their speech and like how they're expressing themselves that way. I actually love how the fixed immutable became matching puzzle pieces. I think it was like take a step back, detach, relax, and work on reflections. Oh yeah, your words are fine. I think you got it pretty much down perfectly because I feel like the fixed signs and the mutable signs tend to have very similar ones because if you do like there's like a word for it in astrology, but if you take every mutable sign as the rising sign, so like Pisces rising, Sagittarius rising, Gemini rising, Virgo rising, every single one of the mutable signs has a 12th house fixed sign. And the reason that's important is that the 12th house rules the subconscious mind, and the subconscious mind is actually a big dip in how we behave when people aren't looking. You're usually not self aware of your 12th house unless you have placements there. And not a lot of people have placements in their 12th house. So, I mean, people do. People still do. But not a lot of people are self aware when they have 12th house placements. We have another ad break coming in 4 minutes. So, what can we talk about until that ad break? What do you guys want to talk about until the ads? But yeah, that's what we're looking forward to. We're looking forward to Chiron moving into Taurus sometime in June. It's gonna square the nodes when they switch in August. So we're going to be seeing a lot of struggle with people expressing themselves, especially since the nodes are going to be in Leo and Aquarius respectively. Leo being, we're going to see more people doing like I think we're going to see like a huge boost in like creators. Like crazy amount of creators just start coming out of the woodwork, and people who are doing like more theatrical shit because it does rule theater, it does rule a lot of like inner child, like putting on a show type of thing. But also Aquarius is like community and lone wolf kind of energy, so we're going to be seeing more people like speaking out about community, speaking out about themselves, not necessarily correctly, but trying to find their authentic voice. It's probably going to get really messy on the internet, so look forward to that. I'm going to take another break because I need to get not more water. I have water. I need to get something though. I'll be right back. All right, welcome back from ads. I only just realized that I forgot to put my shower towel away, so I'm just gonna chuck that over there. Welcome back. Okay. Um, um, okay. Me too, Moose. Me too. So, something that Elsie brought to my attention, thank you, Elsie, is, I'm gonna switch back to tarot time real quick, is, was asking about the Seven of Swords, and so we're gonna use, what? Really? I love her. Okay, I'll watch that. Awesome. Nice. Please, let's watch that. I'm gonna bring up the Seven of Swords in my guided tarot for seamless readings by Stephanie Capone. If you want to learn tarot, buy this. It's like $10 on Amazon. It's like really cheap. So, okay. So the Seven of Swords. You probably can't read that super well. That's okay. I will read it out loud for you. Okay, so Seven of Swords looks like this. This is what you see when you see the Seven of Swords. You've probably seen it in my readings before. I'm going to bring this card up because it was prevalent as fuck in our readings today. So this text right here says, listen to your intuition to help you see what is being taken away from you or hidden from you, right under your nose. Upright key meanings, deception, strategy. Reversed key meanings, disorganization, paranoia. Numerology, 7, planning, contemplation. So yes, it is 7 in the series of tarot. So 7s usually have to do with the Chariot. It has to do with progress. It has to do with movement. But what I want to say pretty point blank is that the Seven of Swords is going to have the meaning here, but you can interpret however when it's in a whole spread. You don't want to do one card at a time in a spread. You usually want to combine the energies of the entire 3-card spread and see what it's saying in its entirety. I don't do past, present, future spreads here. I just do like the whole of the week. And the end card is usually what you end up finding out or you end up realizing. But that doesn't mean that it is an entirety of the spread. Alright, so you've just met the notorious thief of the tarot, the Seven of Swords card. A smirking man is in the process of sneaking off while carrying 5 swords. The 5 of Swords being about a defeat that we once, I'll show you real quick. Oh my god, it's too many. See? From a conflict, right? The yellow background suggests he does this in broad daylight without attempting to hide what he's doing, since yellow represents conscious awareness. And see, that's why it's important to point out the colors of the cards, too. Like all swords, these ones represent ideas, thoughts, and forms of communication, so the theft taking place does not necessarily represent a physical object being taken by you or from you. It's the thought process. It's you betraying your own mind. It's you betraying your own words. It could be that someone was hiding information from you, and yes, that is a betrayal, but sometimes people hide information from you, not necessarily because they are trying to deceive you. Sometimes they are deceiving themselves and thinking that the information they're hiding is not that important. So there is extra information depending on if you're getting it in a love reading, if you're getting a general. But since we did general, it warns of possible deception and lying. Either someone is being dishonest with you, or you may be lying to yourself about something. This card can also represent a strategy or manipulation tactic you're using to get something you want, rather than being open and upfront about your needs. There is always an opportunity to reframe the situation with honesty and frank communication, as suggested by the 2 remaining swords. So ask yourself, what is the Seven of Swords asking you to confront? So this week is just about confronting whatever you figured out in the Virgo eclipse last week, or a couple weeks ago. We're having a new moon in Pisces, those are sister signs, and also the retrograde is currently in the sign of Pisces, but it ends the day after. So whatever clarity you're trying to finalize, that is happening this week. But you won't have a lot of time to kind of I feel like it's not that you won't have time to adjust. I feel like this week is just regarding once the signs move, you're going to have a more upfront way of dealing with it rather than just communicating and being confused, because Pisces energy in general is very deeply spiritual. It's very deeply reflective, where Aries is just act. And the thing is, like, you can betray yourself by acting too early. So just keep that in mind. You can betray yourself acting too early. You can betray yourself not acting at all. You can betray yourself by saying that you're okay with something and then realizing just because the energy change shifted, you're not okay with it anymore. And that doesn't mean that you consented wrong or that you lied to somebody or that you deceived yourself. It's just sometimes when we're in deep reflection mode in Pisces energy, we're recognizing all these things at once, but that doesn't mean that we're ready to talk about it. So it can be really embarrassing to feel like you've betrayed yourself or to feel betrayed by someone else because they didn't fully be honest with you or they left some information out. But truthfully, like, it'll set you free once it's there. So there's no such thing as like, why didn't you tell me sooner? It's more like, there wasn't a better time than now. Okay? Things happen the time that they're meant to. So I'm going to load up the game that was promised for today. But I did want to say before we do start it that tomorrow I will be streaming. That's right, Tuesday streams. That's crazy, right? From 2 p.m. PST to 5 p.m. PST. Depending on your time zone, that can be different. I know there's some people that watch me 3 hours from now, so that'll be about 5 to 8. No. You'll figure it out. 2 p.m. PST tomorrow. I will be streaming something that you haven't seen me stream before, but you'll see it when I'm streaming it. It's a surprise. Well, for one of you it's not. For two of you it's not. But it's a surprise for everybody else. My mods know. Nobody else does. Okay, let's load up our Final Fantasy X. If it loads. We'll see. Put on our headphones. I'm actually going to open my window because it's hot. It's getting kind of stupid weather lately. It's like, I know Elsie was saying this earlier, the weather is like shifting a lot. Like yesterday it was like 80, and then at night it was 60, which isn't like a huge shift, but to me it is, because I'm from Florida, and usually if it's 80, it stays 80. Are we ready, kids? The weather is trolling. The weather's just jackassery, man. I don't really understand the weather sometimes. You know what I mean? It's dumb. All right, let's adjust this volume because it is screaming at me. Listen to my story. Alright, let's switch over. Now, I told you to do game capture. And, okay, there it goes. It was, like, not letting me... Is that louder than me? Is it as loud as me? You came back to my spot on impression? What does that mean, Luna? Let's all pause what we're doing and ask Luna what the fuck does that mean? I'll wait. We won't start until you do. Thank you for the hydrate reminder. Please also hydrate. Okay. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay. That's the funny thing about reading things that are over text is that you're like, huh? And I got, like, seriously terrible sleep last night. For one, because I had an amazing dinner yesterday, but unfortunately, my stomach did not agree with my dinner. And then also, well, I will not name any names, but my sleep buddy definitely kept me up last night. For all the worst reasons you can keep somebody up. All the most horrible ways you can keep somebody awake. Not the fun reasons, but the terrible ones. Oh shit, are we doing cutscenes? Oh yeah, because I just got here. I didn't save after that point? Okay, that's it. Nerd. Get out of my way. I love games where you can push the NPCs around. Oh, this cutscene again. You guys can hear that okay, right? Am I louder than the game, or is the game louder than me? Please let me know if there is a sound issue, because I've adjusted it a million times, but I don't know. I don't know. She just wants it nearby. You know? Okay. Thank you.
We're all going to the temple anyway. Can't this wait till later? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have...
There's nothing to be sorry about. I'm just not really sure what's going
Better?
on.
Okay. Thank you, miss. Perfect. I'll just move my camera out of the way. Nobody needs a tarot reading right now. Awesome. Yep. I'll go this way. I know there's a chest this way. That's why I went this way. That's the thing when you play a game too many times. You're like, there's a chest over here. I know it. I think at some point I should play 12. If you guys are down for me playing 12 at some point. Because I love Final Fantasy 12. But my main complaint is that there is like this...
Why don't you use Lancet on it?
What's Lancet?
Normally, it's a skill that weakens enemies and heals the user. But when a Ronso uses it, that Ronso can sometimes learn Fiend's abilities.
Hey, sounds cool.
So anyways, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, I hate being interrupted. It's so rude. There's this thing in Final Fantasy 12 where you can get like a specific like summon or something, or specific like special weapons if you don't open certain chests, and it doesn't tell you unless you have a guidebook. I'm a seed cannon this bitch. Damn, it didn't. It didn't kill it on sight. Dare you. Oh yeah, I used to have the guidebook for it. I don't know where it went. I think my sister still has it. He's blasting his seed on us. Disgusting. Damn, Kimahri, get it together. Also, get it together.
I'm ready.
Are you sure about that?
Aid us.
I would love it if they added her dress to the shop on Final Fantasy XIV. But I know they won't. And I have to be okay with that, actually, because I have no choice. Stop shooting your seed all over us. It's gross. Yeah. Owaka? Like, Owaka the 3rd? The 23rd? Whatever his fucking name was. first try. Oh yeah, Rufus's outfit? Yes.
All right.
Or just Rufus. I'd like to pose my Vera with Rufus, actually. Or Sephiroth. I was showing Luna some Buffy edits of Buffy and Spike, and I was explaining Spike's personality and how much I love his personality, and she was like, "You really do have a type," but I'm like, I really do have a type in fictional men. Yeah, we need a crossover event, like, yesterday. Yeah. I mean, when it comes to Leon, I can see why people like him. Yeah, evil Leon can. They're white men, are they really that? Never mind. Just be quiet. White men! No! What'd security do about it? Nothing. Typical! I need to rewatch New Girl. It's one of my favorite shows. Which is funny because I think, like, when I started watching it, I watched it because of, like, Twitter stuff that I kept seeing, and I was really like, I don't get why people are watching this, so I decided to watch it, and I couldn't really get into it at first, but then when I started seeing stuff off Twitter, I was like, okay, I'll stay a little bit longer. And then I finished it, and I was like, I can see why people are obsessed with this. Excuse me, have you seen Ruth? Brown hair, smile that shake the earth, hates peas. I love that he's played by a Virgo. Oh, yes. Okay, so it's not, like, I think most people know, who are here right now, know Final Fantasy X.
Please, fight with us.
There is a Final Fantasy X-2, which is a sequel game. Not gonna say why there's a sequel game, not gonna say anything, because that's the spoiler itself to me. But, YRP outfits would be incredible. I would love that. How is that giant gust of wind only hitting you, and not you? I don't understand. This game has no logic to me. Oh, ice? There we go. It's pretty strong. Balfour is a baby. A big baby. Okay, so I might have no choice but to just go fight the guy, so wish me luck. I think we'll be okay. Like, I think it'll be okay. Wait, why did I change the Waka? What's wrong with me?
Make way.
There we go.
Anyone thirsty?
Anyone thirsty, she says. Everyone. Everyone who plays this game. Oh,
The
sorry.
theme before us is Ochu, Lord of the Wood.
Yeah,
You've had trouble.
literally.
Remember, discretion is the better part of valor.
Whatever you say, Pixel Man. Let me go and do... Yeah, like this is supposed to be the HD version. I'm like, HD where? Where is it, man? I guess just for main cast. Yeah. I only like the remaster because we get the extra sphere grid, so that's nice, but also everyone's so pixelated and Wakka's face is covered in bronzer. It's just We got haste. Time to get hasty. Wait, where is she going? Down, okay. I could have moved over one more, couldn't I? Yeah, I don't, like, I'm sorry to say this, Titus in the remaster kind of looks like he's wearing his own face, and it's just freaky as hell. Because why does he look like that? Like, why did they make him look like he's wearing a mask of his own face? It's creepy. It's very creepy. I don't like it. It's disturbing to me. Where are we going? Where are we going? Okay. Another ad break. My guy. My guy, that's too much. That's too much ad break. Would you like some ad break for your ad break? I'm having a hard time getting used to the fact that it's like circle is X and X is circle. Like it's new to me. Okay, so we'll save again. I am an oversaver, you just have to get used to it. I think we can fight him as is, right? Right? What's the worst that could happen? We die? We have to level up some more? Probably is what's gonna happen. You gotta be. Yeah. Especially the older games. Speaking of, I do have a capture card now, so we might be playing some, games on the capture card at some point. Kimara, you disappoint me. But Yuna, you could never disappoint me. You are bestie. Mm-hmm. She really is. First of all, how fucking dare you? There's that meme of Shrek just Just, um... I want to make sure everyone gets like even amount of EXP. There's always gonna be someone who gets a little bit more, and it's usually Titus, but like, oh well. Why are you still dying, my good man? He got bored. He's like, nah, I'm good. Oh, right, I forgot he heals. Oh, no. Kimara, you suck. Like, I love you, but you suck. Let's switch you out again. We have an ad in less than 30 seconds, so you know the drill. Just like stretch, hydrate, eat, whatever you need to do. I'll be here, fighting this thing. I'll be here, not going anywhere. Girl, are we for real right now? I think Yuna's gonna get most of the EXP right now. We did it! Lulu did it. Oh, I got even XP. Yes, good. Snakehead. Whoa.
A summoner and her guardians. Very
It's-
impressive.
Sir, we should fight too.
We'll get our chance soon enough.
Young crusaders gather around. We'll beat sin into the ground.
Good for you, man. Kimari almost dead. Alright. I forgot about it too, honestly. Let's actually look at the thing we just got. I think it's for Kimari. Piercing and poison touch. Yeah, I'd rather have, like, the strike, you know? I'd rather have the strike ones. But since we have stuff we can equip, let's go ahead and do that. The Rod of Wisdom. Let's go ahead and equip that then. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna go back and save, because that's what we do here. We save. We save our game 30 fucking times. We do not take chances. Welcome back from ads. We're still fighting monsters. I killed that thing during the ads, so if you were hoping for a strategy, just attack it till it dies. That's your strategy. So sorry that I don't have a better strategy for you. Ugh. Waka, please stop vibrating. No one wants to see that. Alright, let's see our sphere grid. Oh, an empty sphere. I have a sphere. MP sphere. That's nice. One. Oh wait, I went backwards. I'm stupid as fuck. Disgusting. I can use that MP sphere though, since we're on Yuna's thing. Yeah. Oh wait, we forgot Titus. We forgot the main character. It's okay. He's pretty forgettable. It's already 11:30? God damn. It's already time for me to, get another seed cannon guy.
All right.
Why not? The hard part about leveling Yuna is that you have to use her summons in order for her to be good. For her to be good at anything, but that's... I mean, that's to be expected. She's a summoner. She has to use her summons, but if you really power level her...
You ain't seen nothing yet.
If you really power level her in the beginning of the game and you work really hard, you can get her Lulu's Black Mage skills pretty much before you really even need them. And she's pretty strong compared to Lulu. You end up using her more as a Black Mage than you use Lulu, but... Which is unfortunate, because I love Lulu, but... Early game, Yuna has stronger, like, stats. Yeah, Black Mage is really top tier. It's a great class. This just brings you back around, okay. Wait. Yeah, stop doing that, man. Okay, this one goes all the way back. Okay. Bonk. Always the same 3 guys. Oh, excuse me. This is reminding me that later on I'm gonna have to catch some butterflies, and I'm not looking forward to that at all. Not one bit. Oh, she missed that. See, Kimari, you can dodge. It's allowed. It's allowed, Kimari. You can dodge. It's okay. You can learn how to dodge. I believe in you. Yeah. Ugh.
Take it easy, huh? I'm fine.
I'm fine. I love when people say I'm fine and they say in that tone like you can tell they're not fine, but you don't want to push it. You're like, yeah, sure, buddy. You're fine. Uh-huh. Whatever lie you tell yourself to keep going. I really gotta turn off the long cut scenes for summons. Unless you guys like them. I don't really care. Unless we're starting to get to the later summons and their cutscenes are super long. And I'm just like, get on with it, man. Get to the action. We don't need to see 20 minutes of a cutscene every time. Good job, bird. So I'm gonna run all the way back to the save point. I know, it's gonna be an arduous time here. Because it's just gonna keep being battles and all. I want to make sure I'm nice and leveled for what's to come. Because I have a feeling, if I remember correctly, there's like a battle or something. Like something going on. There's a something happening. I want to make sure I'm ready for it, you know? Over-prepared. Like, I was that person who leveled everything up to like 90 and it was the final boss of the game is like level 60. I just want to be prepared, you know? Just want to be ready.
Now what?
Excuse me, princess.
Freeze.
Are you arresting me? Because I surrender. Damn, Waka. Get it together, bro. No wonder the Aurochs keep losing their Blitzball tournaments. You suck. I'm JK, he doesn't suck. Not at that, at least. So we'll just work on our sphere grid. We're going this way. Okay, not the other way, this way. Can't believe I pushed her to go back. So crazy. Are we for real? Okay, so I don't have any ability spheres, and that's kind of important when you're doing sphere grids because they have to unlock their abilities. So, That's kind of going to be an issue for me because I don't know. And I don't think I have the skill that helps drop ability spheres because there's like a specific skill for it. So I'm a little fucked if we are being so honest with ourselves. A little screwed there. A little bit. A little tiny itty bitty bit. Figures, right? I still want to know why YouTube won't let me go live on it sometimes. Like, what's that about? Is this what homophobia feels like? Because that's what homophobia feels like to me. Was overkill? Flame tongue, huh? Ooh, fire strike. That's actually gonna be really good for the next battle, I think. I think. Watch, I'm wrong. That would be terrible. I need to actually keep this here so she can get both of the skills. But I don't know where to get ability spheres this early on, so I'm just like... Let me Google that real quick. We are having some difficulties in Final Fantasy X. Well, I typed Kilika, but it was like, you know what? Sure. Cool, so the fish from Besaid would have been perfect place for me to get ability spheres, had I known that. But, that's okay. It's called, not always knowing what you're doing is okay. It's fine. I'm not mad. You're mad. I'm not crying, you're crying.
Heroes here.
His sword's on fire. Bald because bald. Mm-hmm. Exactly. You get it. It's funny when they watch it happen, they're like staring it down like, you're gonna attack me, aren't you? It's just titties up in here. Why do I need a luck sphere? That's not an ability sphere. I can't use that yet. What the hell? Oh, fuck, I don't... Ooh! First try. His balls are on fire.
Piece of cake.
You're right, Bender. That was a piece of cake. You're absolutely right. high potion. Computer, light this man's balls on fire. Yes. Oh, wait.
All right.
Oh. That lack of sleep, bro. It catches up with you. I can't do anything, bro. I don't have any ability spheres, and I need them so I can start, like, doing things with the ability spheres, you know? Also, why is Waka almost dead? You're not your brother. Get up. I'm sorry. Everyone can dodge that attack except for, like, Kimahri and Waka. Okay, I think we're good. I think I'll just move on.
Oh. These stone steps have a history, you know.
I didn't know. Thank you.
Yep. Lord O'Holland trained here at his peak.
Wow.
A race, huh? Think you can beat me?
Yeah, but I think also he's, like, old-ish.
Yuna, if you would.
Ready?
I love that. I love that she just went by. Yeah, he's 32. I love that whenever you try to talk to Kimahri, he just, like, don't talk to me. Don't perceive me. It's very Capricorn of him, and it makes me very happy because he is indeed a Capricorn.
Everyone, quick! Sin spawn!
Oh no! Yay! What do you mean I can't flee from the battle? The hell you mean? He's just getting picked on, bro. Mama didn't raise no bitch. You're absolutely right, man.
It's hard as rock!
Yeah. You know what else is hard as a rock? Exactly. Oh shit, I forgot about that. It's tentacles absorb thing, yeah. There we go. Gross. Yeah. Really, Kimari? You couldn't dodge that? I'm really glad I got that weapon when I did, because I think it's a good switch up. Because a lot of the enemies here are going to be weak to fire. Which is ironic, because I think the Cloister Trials is just nothing but fire. It's kind of ironic when you think about it. Bird. Oh boy. Thank you for the hydrate reminder. Please also hydrate. Oh, what the fuck? Bonk. Oh, okay, that was it. That was it. That's it. That's the game. Thank you for watching. Kidding. No, it wasn't. Imagine if that was the end of the game. Oh, I have another ad break. What?
Yeesh.
Sorry about that. Hope to break you in a little slower.
That's what she said.
Being a guardian's tiring.
You handle yourself pretty well. You got talent.
Nah.
Yeah.
So, what are these sin spawn anyway?
Fiends. They fall from Sin's body and are left behind in its wake.
Leave him alone and Sin comes back for him. You gotta be quick.
That moment when Waka told me I had talent in battle, I think that was when I started seriously considering becoming a guardian.
I love when Twitch just reconnects the chat for no reason. It makes me think that stream disconnected, and it upsets me greatly. Oh! Ability spheres! Let's waste them on Yuna's Frost and Null, whatever the fuck we just gave her. We have to, like, move on. Sorry, no one else gets any ability spheres, just Yuna. No one else gets to be strong, just Yuna. See that? Only power spheres. It's okay, we'll get more ability spheres. It's fine. It's fine. Wait. It's called equality, exactly. Yuna is the main character, okay? If Yuna's not the main character... Gender pay gap who? Pretty much. Huh.
So, they got fiends in Xanarkand too.
Just a few. It's a big deal when one shows up, though. Hey, since when have you believed me about Xanarkand anyway?
Oh, here it comes.
I've been thinking. Maybe people Sin gets to.
That's
don't die.
dangerous. He says he's been thinking. That's dangerous.
Maybe Sin carries them through time, like 1,000 years through time. And then one day, maybe they just pop back, see?
Amazing. Simply amazing.
Hmm?
You make up one theory after another, refusing to face the simple truth. Sin didn't take Chappu anywhere. Sin crushed him and left him on the Jose shore. Your brother won't just pop back. Oh, and one more thing. No matter how much you want it, no one can take Chappu's place. No one can replace Serject, for that matter. And there's no replacement for Lord Braska, either.
Nah,
It's
but she's right
pointless to
though.
think about it. And sad.
And this is why she's a Libra. And not a Taurus.
I could never be what Chapu was. Well, stuff happens. Best not to worry.
That's why she's a
Waka,
Libra.
Lulu, and Waka's brother, Chapu. Something had happened between them
Her-
a
her-
long time ago. I would
Something had happened between them a long time ago. I was sure of it. Archie's smart, buddy. So yeah, her weapon is Venus. Her, like, Omega weapon is Venus. And Venus rules Taurus and Libra. And I am so certain she's a Libra. So
Sure.
certain of it.
Well, whatever it was none of my business.
However,
that's
it
for
wasn't none of
sure.
my business.
Best not to go there.
That's not, yeah. That's the smartest thing Titus has said in the entire game. Stay out of it. There's only 2 zodiac signs that do not share their ruler, and that's Leo and Cancer. They're the luminaries. Cancer is ruled by the moon. Leo is ruled by the sun. All other planets rule 2 signs each. Jupiter rules Pisces and Sagittarius. Mars rules Aries and Scorpio. Venus rules Taurus and Libra. What's the other one? Mercury rules Gemini and Virgo. I said that earlier. Good for you, man. Why is your ass hanging out? You know what? These are the outfits we need to be seeing in Final Fantasy XIV. Not whatever the hell they've been adding to the variant dungeons. Okay, we do have the ad break starting in 10 seconds. So I'm going to be right back, and we will keep it on this screen. We're back. Welcome back from ads. What were your ads? Just curious. What ads did you get? Were they good? Do you feel convinced to buy things? I hope not. Alright. Decided to leave Kilika and look for a place without sin. Who knows if we'll ever... A place without sin feels non-existent. Oof. 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 Thank you. Welcome back. That's a rough thing to say. I heard the Crusaders are going to fight sin without the aid of a summoner. Heh, they've got another thing coming. Haven't they heard of divine retribution? Oof. That's, You sure are talented, man. Playing blitzball and fighting like that? Yep, that's me. Real talented. Alright, let me go this way. I think it's... Yep. I've played this game before. Many times. Oh, God. Disney Channel level bullies over here. Am I right or wrong?
You here to pray for victory too?
Us? Pray? Who needs to pray? The Luca goers always win.
Oh yeah? Then why you here?
We've been praying.
Oh, I'm gonna have to play blitzball later.
So what's your goal this time? You gonna do your best again? Ha! It's too bad your best.
I just want you guys to, I'm so sorry, hit the mic. I don't know how to play blitzball.
We play to win.
I pretend to know how to play blitzball, but I don't.
Kids can play, boys.
See you in the finals.
We'll beat them. We have to.
You know that team?
Putting people down. They're as bad as my old man.
But Sir Jecht was a kind and gentle man.
Well, not my Jecht. Even 10 years after he left. Just thinking about my old man got me angry. But maybe that was just my way of keeping him... Nah.
No, you were onto something there. And that's why I don't believe in staying mad at people. Nobody deserves to live in your mind rent-free. Nobody. Oh wait, there's doors here. Let me look. Did you just say I'm gonna kill myself if I'm not careful? Nice! That's just sad. Anyways. Let's just go in. I pull up my guide because don't remember how to do this one. Oh, there's a save point right here. Oh, I knew that. I was waiting for that. Yep, I totally knew. Absolutely. I should pull up a chart when this game came
Let
up.
Waka's prayers be.
Oh, I want to know when this game came out, so I can look at the chart for it.
Lord O'Holland, guide our feet.
Sure. I'll pray. Why not? He's just trying to impress his religious girlfriend. It's fine. Oh, hey, it's her.
A summoner, are you?
My name is Yuna, from the Isle of Besaid.
Donna. So, you're
What's she
High Son
wearing?
Nebraska's daughter. That's quite a name to live up to. My. And all these people are your guardians?
Why did she say people
My
like that?
little rabble. As I recall, Lord Braska had only 2 guardians. Quality over quantity, my dear. Whatever were you thinking? I have need of only 1 guardian. Right, Bartello?
I only have as many guardians as
He
there are
doesn't
people
talk
I can
much. I like
trust.
him.
I trust them all with my life. To have have so many guardians is a joy and an honor. Even more so than being my father's daughter.
She's such a Cancer.
Of course, I would never think of questioning your ways either. So, Lady Donna, I ask of you, please leave us in peace.
You do what you want, Portella, we're leaving.
Yeah, okay. You have fun with that. Yeah, standing up for yourself is really hard.
Guardian is someone a summoner can rely on. Someone she can trust with her life. I wondered, did Yuna feel that way about me? What's she smiling about?
What do you think? They were so down bad for each other. Yeah, I love how he's kind of clueless, but he also is, like, really into her, and also, I think it's the reverse. I think that she's also really into him and clueless that he's, you know what I mean? Like, it's great. Mutual yearning, am I right?
The faith is below. Let's do it.
Do it.
The faith?
But first, the Cloister of Trials. Kamari, Waka, ready?
Strength, everyone.
Yeah, strength.
No, nah. Hey, what gives?
You're not a guardian yet.
We'll be back as soon as we can, okay?
Okay.
Oh, sure, soon. Like tomorrow soon, I bet.
I love this game. Just Cactuar run everywhere.
Where's Yuna? Then why are you here?
Mm.
Hey, I'm not a guardian, so I'm not supposed to go in, right?
Not a guardian, you say?
Hey, wait!
I feel like there should be some rules and regulations for summoners to not be doing whatever the hell she's doing right now.
What's a big idea?
Because I know she was just trying to jeopardize Yuna.
Just a little game.
Yeah, like,
Huh?
what? Bitch. Anyway, I'm kidding. I don't know. She's not a bitch. I mean, she's bitchy, but she's not a bitch.
Really bad.
I support women's rights and Rogs. We don't judge here. Let's go do something bad. The thing is,
Only guardians allowed.
spoilers,
no
but I
guardian.
think, like, I think it was gonna be okay anyway.
Well, I guess it's too
You know what I
late
mean?
now.
When are they gonna unlock this outfit for my Vera? I need my Vera to wear this, like, tomorrow. Except I'm not playing 14 tomorrow. Playing something else. I forgot you're actually supposed to take the spear out. I'm like, huh, what? Okay, so I remember that part, because there's kind of no other, like, way to do that. And then... go this way... Well, see, that was my first mistake. I wasn't supposed to put the Glyph Sphere there. I was supposed to put the Kilika Sphere there. Yeah. It's like I said, I haven't... I only remembered the first one because it's pretty upfront what you're supposed to do. But then after the first one, you're just like... No idea. I know how to open a door. Sure. Oh, okay. I think my least favorite of the trials is the last two, because they're just unnecessarily difficult. My good man, just push the damn thing. There you go. There you go. Good job. Good job, Titus. Not so clueless after all, are we? So how's it going? How we doing? How's it? How you been? How we doing? How... Oh, come on, man. Just push the thing. Come on. Ho. Anyways. Titus, come on. Come on. Come on. That one brain cell. Use it. Come on. Good job. Come on, there. Eh? 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 And then I think I just put this here. Oh, hello. Thank you, Elite Gamer. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate that. I lost track of what I was doing. Hi, how are you? Oh my goodness, I can type. I swear I can type. I swear. I swear. What are we playing today? Final Fantasy X, hey! Hope you're having a good time. How are you? Thank you for the raid, I appreciate it. I'm doing good, thank you. Obviously, we're doing our Kilika trials. Awesome. Red armlets. Whose is that? It's been years, man. No, that's not what we wanted. I think that's, yeah, it's Kimari's. If you need to raid a run, go ahead. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate you. Yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Give you a quick follow. Alright, I think we're done, right? Because we have the Destruction Spear, so we can move on. Awesome. Yay, we did it! We did it! Thank you for the follow. Alright.
Whoa,
Oh.
whoa, whoa!
It was Donna and that big musclehead man.
I love
Yuna will be
Titus.
the one to suffer the consequences.
What consequences?
She could be excommunicated.
Oh. I forget that happens. Just shove.
The chamber beyond is a sacred place. Only summoners may enter.
What? Even Guardians can't go?
Mm-hmm.
It's taboo.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Just wait.
So what's in there anyway?
The faith, remember?
Oh yeah, that thing, right.
The faith are
Excuse me.
people who gave their lives to battle sin. Yevon took their souls, willingly given from their still living bodies.
That's crazy.
Huh?
Now they live forever, trapped in statues. But when a summoner beckons, the souls of the faith emerge once again. That's what we call an Aeon.
All that in this room? So what's Yuna doing in there?
She prays with all her heart for a way to defeat sin.
I like any media where there's a concept of souls being trapped inside of something. Oh, there we go. We triggered it. Oh, really?
There was something.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go check that out. Thank you for letting me know. I'm curious. I have, let me pause real quick. I have played this game before. This is, like, my first time, like, really streaming it. So I'm really curious to see, like, what your progress is. So I'll go check that out in a little bit. I did give you a shout out, so hopefully other people will go ahead and check you out. Thank you for being here, and thank you for the raid. I'm super curious. So the cutscene remover, trying to beat your time. What was your original time, if you don't mind me asking? Like, what time are you trying to beat?
I knew it from my childhood. It was proof that Spira and Xanarkin were connected. Somehow. At least to me it was. Maybe that's why suddenly I felt like I just wanted to go home. I tried to say something to tell them, but the words wouldn't come.
Yeah, that's rough, buddy. I don't know what else to say to that. Hit him with a Avatar quote. That's rough, buddy. Best time is 3 hours, 21 minutes, and 46 seconds. Whoa. The entire game? So you remove the cutscenes though, so that makes sense. Oh my god, well best of luck to you. That sounds awesome. I will hopefully go check out your streams at some point and see how you're doing. That's crazy. 3 hours. I mean, without the cutscenes it makes sense, but like, that's still crazy. That's still a short amount of time. I wish you the best
though. I put
though.
my feelings for Zanarkand behind me.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
But they were there, and they grew inside me bigger and bigger, till I was just about ready to burst.
Are you okay?
I don't know.
What do you want to do?
To scream real loud?
That's so real, Titus. I also want to scream sometimes. We do have an ad break starting in about 5 minutes. I'm probably going to go refill my water, and we'll come back and we'll continue on. Ambushed. Disgusting. Boop. Let's do Ifrit. Let's see what Ifrit's got. What you got for me, Ifrit? I also love that Ifrit looks a little bit different in all the games.
Will you help us?
No. Ooh, let's do Meteor Strike. Why not? Let's just... I did nothing. I did nothing. There we go. Nice, nice. I remember when I was still learning how to play this game, like when I was a kid, and I kept accidentally targeting my teammates and killing them because I didn't realize you could actually target your teammates. I was like, huh? Because it was my first Final Fantasy game. This was my first Final Fantasy game. Not my first Square game, but my first Final Fantasy game. My first Square game was the Valkyrie Profile series and Kingdom Hearts. Which is a crazy, like, introduction to Square games. Really? Yeah, it's one of my favorite games, too. I also really like 12. I'll probably play that at some point when I'm done with 10. Like, when I was growing up and I would meet other people playing Final Fantasy, they would be like, oh, 8 is my favorite. Oh, 7 is my favorite. Oh, whatever. And, like, I would tell them it was, like, 10 was my favorite, and they would just, like, side-eye me, like, you mean the one where, spoiler, like, they would basically say, like, what the ending was, and I'm like, well, yeah, but what's wrong with that? You know, it's a good game. 12 is your third favorite? What's your second favorite? I also really like 15. 15 is pretty awesome. Even though it's not a finished game, according to some people. Which I kind of sadly agree with. Let's go! We do have an ad, though, in like a minute. So let me pause this real quick. 7 Remake series. I haven't played it yet, but maybe I will at some point. Alright, so we have the ad break coming in less than a minute. I'm gonna go refill my water, and we're just gonna come right back after the ads. So I'm gonna be right back. Please also, like, do what you need to do. Feel free to stretch and take care of yourself. And I'll be right back. Are we back? Welcome back. 7 Remake series is good. The haters are wrong. The haters just love the OG, but like I only played OG once when I was a kid and couldn't finish the second disc. It broke. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I feel that. When I first played this game, I played it on the PS2, and Obviously, it's the PS2, so if you run into issues, your game freezes, if the whole thing freezes on you, like, it happens, and you're a kid, you can't afford to get your own stuff, you know? And we couldn't replace the whole PS2 because we were, like, a family of 4 living in an apartment. Like, it was a lot. So, you know, eventually, like, you get older and you can just, like, buy your own PS2, but that's not the same as, like, when you're a kid. But anyways, welcome back from ads. Hope you got good ads. Alright, let's return.
The matches start soon as we get there, so rest up on the way, yeah?
I gotta play Blitzball next Monday. Yes. You didn't get ads? I know, Twitch has been doing that lately, like, no ads, no nothing. It's kind of crazy to me. Sometimes people are getting ads, sometimes they're not. If you watch on mobile, sometimes the ads don't show up. Oh, do I have to do the Blitzball thing? Oh, fuck. You guys have to watch me fuck that all up. I'm a button smash girl all the way. Like, I have to button smash. It's who I am as a person. It's anxiety, man. Okay, yeah. I notice people watch on mobile don't get ads. If you watch on, like, desktop, you get ads. But sometimes you don't even get ads then. Sometimes I watch streams and I'm like, there's an ad, but it's, like, in the corner above chat and there's still a stream playing. It's weird. I don't know what Twitch is doing, but obviously not their best. They're trying really hard, but not in the right places. Thank you for still being here. Thank you for the raid again. I really appreciate it. Alright. Let's go, Titus. Let's go, girls. Hi, Potion. That boy in the Aurochs is a cutie. Yeah, they're talking about Titus. All the girls loved him. Let's save again. So how long did it take you guys to realize that the save crystal in this game is a Blitzball stadium? It took me an embarrassing long time. Can you not? The neighbors, man.
What y'all talking about?
You.
Who are you supposed to be?
Harry is supposed to be.
Ah, I remember him. Guy from Killica.
Huh?
You know,
Oh,
Shade Aurochs.
really?
Said something about winning the cup.
Oh, right.
That's
You're that
interesting.
idiot.
So the cutscene remover, the Jack shot crashes. That makes sense because it's not a cutscene; it's an interactive scene. So it's not really like, okay. But the animation is slow, so he's okay. Interesting. How much of a difference does that make in your
But he is
gameplay?
an idiot.
But he
They
is.
got what it takes to win the cup.
Well, they do now that I'm here.
Oh my god.
Yes, they will win. He used to be the star player of the Xanarkand Apes.
Yeah, as if anyone lived in those ruins.
It's not ruins. There's a big city there. There is.
I got too close to
Oh
Sid
my
and-
god, Titus, you can't keep saying
There
that.
is a city. Really.
There is. I seen it with my own
Whatever your
eyes.
leadership says.
God. Oh my god. I hate those guys. They're such assholes. She must be feeling really defeated, man. Do you say anything or you just shake your head at me? I bet it'd be fun to. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. In a speed run, it's a lot, but maybe not like if I was doing it here, it's different. Okay, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Oh, it's that guy taking pictures. Get away from me, creep.
What's wrong? You seemed kind of mad back there.
They were being rude, and I do believe your Xanarkand exists. I really do, you know?
How come?
The Jekt used to always tell me stories. It'd be great to see your home someday. I'd love to go there.
Yeah.
You're
So,
nasty.
yeah. Want to come over to my place?
Ew.
Right. Sure. As if I had a place to show her.
Yeah. It's okay. You could just describe it to her.
I do believe your Xanarkand exists. I really do, you know?
Sure, Jan. I'm gonna just save like 30 more times, just in case. Just in case we don't want to lose our progress. Okay, we're done with the chocobos. Alright, let's go do some key smashing before the end of stream. This is gonna be great. You guys are gonna love this. Just watch. Oh, wait. What? 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 Did I need to trigger a different cutscene? Was there something else that was supposed to happen beforehand? I don't remember.
Well, say something.
Okay, well, anyways.
Take responsibility.
Relax. He's bound to know someone in Luca.
Okay, thank you.
And
Because I'm like,
He could always join a blitz team. Anyhow, it's better than just leaving him and be safe.
What? Just leaving him in Luca?
that
What do you
angle
want
though.
me to do?
Yuno wants to make him a guardian.
Oh, yeah, jeez. There's that too, eh?
There's that too.
And whose fault is that?
Not mine.
The responsibility
It's mine, huh?
of this man. The lack of responsibility in this man. Just... Okay, I'm gonna save again because just because I am one of those people who needs to save 40 times. I think the last time I seriously played this all the way through was like a couple years ago, so there's a couple details that I kind of like end up forgetting, so thank you to your help, Elite Gamer. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. The support means the world to me. Alright, let's go get this ball. Let's go key smash. Let's go, lesbians. No, you're fine. I was just saying, like, thank you for your help. Because I couldn't remember if you had to talk to Waka and Lulu first. But it makes sense. Oh. Me too, kid. Seriously, these pants. One long one short one.
Trying to follow in my footsteps, are you?
Whoever set up the fashion in Final Fantasy just...
That shot is done like this. You can't do it, kid.
Yeah, sure.
But don't worry, my boy.
Nobody
You're
can.
not the only one. No one else can do it. I'm the best.
Mm-hmm, sure. Cue Nicki Minaj. I'm the best bitch doing it. The Jack shot. This is going to be Key Smash Central. I'm just warning you. You're just going to hear me going off on my controller because I do not... There we go. Come on. Oh, I don't think I did it. Nope. Maybe. No! We can try again. We can try again. It's fine.
Told you you couldn't do it.
We'll keep going. It's fine. I mean, I'll be really honest with you. I don't think I actually used the Jack shot ever when I was playing Blitzball, so like it doesn't really matter to me personally if I win or lose because it didn't personally make a difference to me anyway. You need 13.
You tried to do a eject shot, right?
Yes. She's laughing at him for having a bad technique, and that's
showed it to me when I was a
bad
child.
for his ego.
He called it the Sublimely Magnificent Eject Shot Mark III.
Stupid name, huh?
Yes.
You know what? There is no Mark
But he named you Titus, so like...
1 or Mark II, you know? My old man said the name Mark III was just something to hook the crowd. He said they'd come back every night expecting to see Mark I and Mark II. And they really did come back. I used to get so mad.
Yeah, I bet.
Is he alive, you think?
I don't know. But Sir Jecht was my father's guardian.
So he's famous here, too?
Yes. So, if anything happened to him, I should think word would get around fast.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
What would you do if you found him?
Punch him.
Who knows? I thought he died 10 years ago.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say right now, yeah, I also say Titus, because Titus sounds like I'm saying Teats. And like, as much as I love a good teat, I don't want to be saying that as someone's name. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Probably just smack him one. After everything
It don't sound
Lana went
right.
through.
It just don't sound right to me.
Because he was famous.
So I agree with
was
you.
always... Well, you should know, Yuna. Your father's famous too. Everyone in Spira knows him, right?
Everyone in Spirit knows him, right?
Ain't it tough?
Ain't it tough?
It
He's
is
just
hard
talking out of
to
his
follow
ass.
in his footsteps as a summoner.
Sure.
But the honor of having a father like him surpasses all that, I think.
I guess.
Well, there wasn't much to honor about my old man. That's for sure.
You shouldn't say that about your father.
I got the right.
I guess you do.
Ow!
I forgot that happened. Just ball.
I didn't think my old man would come to Luca. He never did like watching other people play. But I couldn't help feeling something bad was gonna happen. And these feelings of mine are usually right. Sure, I had told Waka I'd help him win the tournament, I wasn't sure I had it in me to play at all.
I think I've read that before. Pisces, thank you for reminding me, because I'm pretty sure I've read it before. Yeah, I'll save. I won't redo the Jack shot. It's fine. It's not like I was gonna use it anyway. I probably would have forgot that I had it, and also, like... cutscene! Actual cutscene! Whoa. He's so beautiful, and then you see him in gameplay, and you're like... Really? Yeah, that makes sense.
Over there. The ships carrying the players are arriving now. This would be dock number 2. All the way from Killiga, it's the Killiga Beasts. High Summoner O'Holland used to play for them. A big name to live up to.
A summoner and a blitzball player? That's crazy.
Their hometown was recently attacked by Sin. Isn't that right, Jimma?
Yes, Baba.
Jimma
We're
and
gonna be
Baba.
pulling out all the stops to try and bring back the cup this year.
Exciting, isn't it, folks? Our next team off the ramp is... Well. If it isn't the Besaid Aurochs.
No.
They're a living, breathing, statistical impossibility. I've never seen a team this bad.
I've never seen a team this bad. Yeah.
They've never made it past the first round.
Damn.
Only a few die-hard fans are in the audience today.
Best of luck to them and a safe journey back to Besaid.
Right, Jim? Moving right along, our next team is... Here they are, folks. Our very own Luca Goers. They've got power, they've got speed, they've got teamwork.
And they've got an attitude problem.
They're a first-class team, and they're back home in Luca.
Without a doubt, they are the favorite this year, Baba. And after the way they dominated last year, it'd take a miracle for them to lose today.
You can say that again, Jimma. Look at the crowd, folks. Look at the crowd. Looks like all of Luca has turned out to cheer the Goers on. They know, I know, and you know, folks. The Luca Goers are number 1.
It's like this every year, yeah? Don't let it bother you.
No, I'm gonna let it bother me. Oh, God.
Stop right there, goers.
Who let that kid have
You
a
guys are
mic?
smiling now, but not for long. 'Cause this year, us Aurochs are taking the cup.
What in Yevon's name were you doing up there?
Cringe. That's what he was doing.
We were on the sphere. We were.
You're gonna laugh
Mr.
at him.
Micah is here.
Already?
The number 3 dot. What's up now?
Maester Micah has arrived, that's what.
Micah? Maester?
Maester Micah is the leader of all the peoples of Spira. He's come all the way from Bavel. The tournament is being held to honor his 50 years as Maester.
50 years? Shouldn't he be, retired by now?
Hey, mind your mouth now.
I like Titus because he just says whatever he's thinking.
Let's all go see him.
Even when he's not thinking very much at all. You know, he's very honest like that. And, you know, same. Do you know how much trouble I get into every day because I just be saying things that come to mind? Kind of just who I am as a person. I resonate deeply with him. Oh good, it saves here. It's actually almost the end of stream. Like in 2 minutes. So, just for the time being, I will probably be closing out of this. Shit, did I save? I saved. But I'm gonna save again. So we're gonna save here, actually, because if I keep going, we're gonna hit cutscene after cutscene after cutscene after cutscene, and nobody wants that. So we're gonna switch to just chatting for now. We're gonna chat and hang out a bit. I love those headphones. They always mess up my hair. So that was Final Fantasy X, if anyone missed it. We will be playing it again next Monday. And if you're looking for when I stream again, I'm going to be streaming on Tuesdays from now on. So tomorrow you'll see me again, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you're not in the Discord, I recommend it if you'd like to know when I am going to be streaming next. It'll let you know my schedule. It's in the event calendar. But also, it's where the notifications are set up when I go live, so you don't have to be stalking me on Twitch if you don't want to. And we also have Ko-fi available if you'd like to book a reading, because on Mondays we do messages for free for the week ahead, but I also have tarot readings open if you're interested in that sort of thing. For the end of stream, I'm just going to say real quickly, thank you so much again to Elite Gamer for the raid. I really do appreciate that. Appreciate that so much. Please give them a follow. And also thank you and a huge shout out to my mod, Pisces Moonpie, for being an incredible person and mod, and also just genuinely being here and being a huge support for me. They were playing Final Fantasy XIV online. I've heard it's got a free trial up to level 70. And I will be playing that again on the weekends when I get my schedule for the weekends back to where I want it. Because right now, I used to stream Fridays and Saturdays in the evenings. And my schedule's been kind of messed up from that. Let me just turn that off. So what we're going to do is we're going to fix that schedule up. We'll come back to Final Fantasy XIV. I'll play on my Lalafell again at some point. But for now, we're streaming something completely different tomorrow. It's a surprise. You'll just have to be here, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That is it for today's stream. Thank you for being here. Thanks everyone for your support and for hanging out. And I hope you have a wonderful week. I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.